What's up, everybody? I am chilling, waiting at the valet at Kalahari. My family decided it was a good time to get in one last little Build-A-Bear excursion, and they are soaking up all that the gift shops have to offer. And I'm sitting in the valet, having my window tapped on twice about every 60 seconds because people think I'm just getting here and they want to unload my bags. But anyway, I was watching something today on actually HGTV, and there was something that came up that I hear all the time, and I wasn't sure how to feel about it at first. And being away this weekend actually and relaxing gives me the opportunity to just kind of clear my thoughts, and I think about a lot of different stuff. And one of the things that I saw on HGTV today, and actually the bellhop that was coming in was like, I had one of the flipping shows on, it was Flip or Flop, and it was like, I don't know, someplace in Arizona. And what's up, Matt? What's up, Bill? And the guy's like, oh, they're just copycats. They're doing the same thing that Tyreek or Tyrick or whatever did 5 years ago on Flip or Flop. And I was thinking to myself, like, so what? Like, who cares really who did it first? I mean, people really care about who does it best, right? Like, nobody cares who made the first birthday cake. People care about who makes the best birthday cake. Nobody cares about who the first water park was. We didn't set out to go to the first water park in the U.S. We went to the best water park, which for us, being in this area, was Kalahari. And a lot of times, when we're going through normal stuff with our business, people are always caught up in this thing about, well, this person copied this, or they're doing the exact same thing you're doing. So what? Like, it's going to happen. There's going to be people that, take an idea and run with it and do a better job. And the reality is if you get too caught up in being the first, or, if you're doing something and people emulate what you do and it works, like, step your game up, do it better. They always say that, imitation's the biggest form of flattery, but it's also the biggest indication of competition, right? Like, if someone takes what you're doing and they do it, like, figure out a way to do it better. They're always going to be the next big thing, and the next big thing is not always something new. Like, everybody always talks about, well, it's the next Uber, it's the next Facebook. Well, not really. Like, Uber, while it was a groundbreaking development of transportation, it wasn't something brand new. It wasn't, that this concept of getting people where they needed to go and people paying for it was new. They just figured out a better way to do it. So nobody sits around and goes, well, Uber just copycatted the taxi cab business. No. They took transportation, they figured out a more efficient way to serve the customer that happens to be less expensive, more, it's way quicker than waiting for a taxi cab. At least it seems like so long ago since I got a taxi, but when I remember it, I didn't know when they were coming. Sometimes it would take a half hour, 45 minutes, and they did just a better job of what somebody else was doing. So the big thing for me was just, don't get caught up in who did it first, and whether or not, if you have an idea and it's just a small improvement or a tweak of what somebody else is already doing, do it. That's what we need. Like, we constantly need the status quo to be pushed, right? And, for me, if someone does what I'm already doing, because let's face it, flipping houses is something that, it's a craze. Like, it's going nuts. Everybody across the country's figured out a way for them to be able to do it, whether they're a contractor and they do a really good job of construction, or they're, just a really, really good salesperson and they're great at finding deals and selling houses because of their sales skills. Like, everybody puts their own little twist on flipping houses. So don't be discouraged because everybody's already doing it. Like, if you make money and it makes you happy, and then who really cares if you were the first to do it? Like, once you get involved and you start to do it, constantly push yourself to find new ways to do what everybody else is doing, but do it better. And one of the things I constantly am concerned about is what I did yesterday and whether or not it's going to work tomorrow, and then trying to figure out what 3 months, 6 months, a year from now looks like. It's the only way to survive in business, whether you're a business owner or you're someone that, works at a company or whatever. Your position is important. What you do contributes to the better, the whole team. So don't get caught up in who did it first. Who cares if what you're doing is very similar, identical to what somebody else did? It doesn't matter. Figure out a way to do it better, and that's all people are going to care about. They're not going to call you because you were the first. They're going to call you because they're the best. That's it. So have a good day. You guys have enjoy the rest of your Sunday. We'll see you.